4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
3 years after their last death-defying mission, the team is back, with nuclear annihilation on the horizon. Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt, Ving Rhames, Luther Stickel, and Simon Pegg Benji Dunn are at it again, with Christopher McQuarrie once more responsible for scripting and direction. After all, why fiddle with a winning formula? Why indeed? This marks the first time the same person has directed more than one episode in the franchise, and we're up to the 6th instalment. It kicked off in 1996. This time, Cruise's Ethan Hunt has not one, but 2 women interested in him. Half his luck. With that in mind, the filmmakers have brought back Michelle Monaghan from episode 3 and Rebecca Ferguson as former MI6 agent Isla Faust from the 5th instalment. Some of the action sequences are mind-blowing. No longer content with car and motorbike chases, impressive though they are, and well-orchestrated hand-to-hand and gun-to-gun combat, in this one we witness dueling helicopters, I kid you not. As straightforward as the premise is, its execution is far too convoluted and at times downright confusing. I understand the need for cross and double cross, and some of the twists and turns are clever and funny, but it's difficult to make sense of all that's going down.
You're listening to Movies First. For more, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
The chemistry between Cruise, Rhames and Pegg remains engaging, and once again, the humour built into some of their interaction goes down a treat. As Hunt, Cruise certainly doesn't show any signs of slowing down, with his kick-butt heroics coupled with a conscience. In fact, quite the opposite. It was great to see Superman, Henry Cavill, in a sinister guise as CIA man August Walker. He became Hunt's shadow. I also appreciated the fact that Ferguson all but kept up with Cruise in the action stakes. Sean Harris is menacing throughout, reprising his role as the evil anarchist Solomon Lane. Mission Impossible Fallout stretches friendships when it comes to running time, all in the series along, but this is the longest yet by a full 15 minutes, coming in at nearly 2.5 hours when it didn't warrant epic treatment. Clearly, the filmmakers did not adhere to the less is more principle. And with all that's thrown at us, I can't believe that, as is Hollywood's wont, the ending, slight spoiler alert, gets down to yet another clock ticking down to the last second scenario. Really? Surely they could do better than that. So while there's plenty to enjoy about Mission Impossible Fallout, it's not without its flaws. Still, it scores a 7.5 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First. Subscribe to the full podcast at Audioboom, Stitcher and iTunes, or your favourite podcast distributor. This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.